Trae Young is out there with Che. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, on the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Lowry in at point guard. Now here's Che. Here's Len. And the layup falls.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
The pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The 9-foot shot. Len with the block. From deep, Che sinks the triple.
Nice job by Che, providing the floor spacing they need to stretch the defense.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Washington. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Siakam against Len. Siakam misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Che with the bucket.
An almost impossible shot to defend. Che's pull-up jumper.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. 8-point game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Fader on the way. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Siakam finds Gasol. And here's Lowry. Now Powell, defended by Young. Back to Lowry. Can they get it? Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
From deep, Che. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Che's got 11.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Outside Gasol. But they'll get another chance. Here's Powell. And the Raptors miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Len. Now, here's Hunter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
So it's Toronto now, following the miss by Che. And the foul called on Che. That's his first foul. A new group in now for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Parker's checked in for Len. Parsons comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young.
I like that. Get the ball to Siakam close to the rim where he can put his size to work.
The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Now here's Parsons. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Count the basket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The Hawks leading by 11. Shea outside. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And here is Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Nailed from three-point land.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Siakam outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
6 seconds left to play in the first. Teague for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shea, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Back right after this. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game of basketball in Canada. He created something that is forever lasting, and I think the game of basketball in Canada owes him a lot because he really brought the buzz to the game of basketball in Canada.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reddish out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Teague. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams.
Alright, there you go. Hey, it's picking up my sound now. Hey, I think my video can hear me.
It's a long and winding journey. Thank you.
Turnover.
6 seconds left to play in the first.
Hey,
Teague for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. He's feeling it tonight. Lowry has the open look. Drops in the tray.
why did the sound ain't work?
Making his mark in Toronto. Guard Kyle Lowry.
Yo.
About the pioneers of Canadians got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
They get it back. Kicks it out the chain. Tries again. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And typically he has when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
Gasol. Carter's exciting Rebound Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from energy on the basket.
We talked a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Jay following the miss by Kyle Lowry from Disney. Hawks passing it around. Here's Jay. Again, Jay missing.
It's there, but the execution is
No.
he can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
No.
Will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket.
I don't know why.
Complete. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Jay inside.
No.
Recovering, and that time also a missed shot.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And stolen by Jay. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Again, Shea missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lowry's got space. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to Jay. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Shay's got 6 in the quarter.
Well-designed play, take rhythm and delivering.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Let's go, man.
Hawks lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime.
Let's go, man.
The third quarter.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why.